messages. Okay, so there's that message sent. And then that's live there, and that's live. Now we just need to take this and post that there. Uh, hmm. Mhm. Posted that, perfect. And now we're gonna switch here and then quote tweet it. Yeah, I love that. Oh, hang on, I have to tell the thing that we're live, because that's a new feature that we've got. Button pushed, okay, nice. We're so nailing it. did it. Okay, we do have to push another button. Player one. There we go. All right. What the fuck is up, gamers? Empress Quinn, we're back at it again. We're gonna draft some limited of Lore-Winning Eclipse on MTGO. This right now is looking at my commander collection. Let's click the button that's more appropriate. Lore-Winning Eclipse to draft. There we go. We got that. Oh, because we didn't open the bundle now. Yeah, let's open this. Okay, sick. Can I just like right click and set that as my not? Yeah. All right, we gotta do it from here. Or from here? Fuck. There we go. Okay, perfect. Yeah, let's be this guy. All right. Then we're gonna go spend these nice round coins. All right. Yes, and join. And join draft queue. Oh, hell yeah, we'll let a short wait. Damn, right into it. I am, as always, shopping for commanders. We already know this. So we're gonna get this and pray that it's not, like, incorrect, ultimately, and we can still have a playable draft deck. I think the, like, blue-green... Yeah, dude, exactly. You know what the fuck is up. Also, hello, Cole. Thanks so much for coming through. We're gonna try the 5-color Simic deck, I guess. What's the, like, actual mechanic of Vivid? Yeah, there we go. And then Homegirl's gonna enable Vivid by giving creatures all colors. I don't know what we take since we didn't get past another rare. Probably something blue or green. I think this is like card advantage, sort of. Maybe we just like focus on having dudes on the battlefield. And if that's the case, then this guy seems good. I think we're gonna do that. Because elves, from what I hear, are pretty good in this format, and we're mentioning on Good Luck High Five, like, if you can draft elves, probably like draft elves, so maybe we try that. So yeah, decision made. Fine Bread Brawler, you're mine. I think we take this 10 the Sprigs. I haven't cast one of these yet, but being able to fix for like whatever colors we do end up in, because I know who I am, and that is a greedy gamer, in limited at least. So yeah, we're gonna pick the card that enables my like natural tendencies. We sent that right? Yeah, okay, that's fine. Gangly Stompling is both cute and a 4/2 with trample that I can cast in these colors pretty easily. And it's also an elf. Oh shit. Well, what's good, Mononon? Hey, thanks for coming through. Oh shit, Indominus Lux too. Hello, Light. And smooch heart emojis to all of you. I am gonna grab this gangly Stompling. Because that's an elf, and it's also a big guy. And I like that. Why is this like highlighting black cards for me, bro? I've only picked up green ones so far. We're gonna take Eclipsed Realm because this is a typal set and that's basically a command tower. Not a command tower, but you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Well, thank you. We appreciate your support, gamers. Literally could not do it without you. Bruh. There are reasonable picks here, and I'm just gonna be a greedy gamer and take this borderless hollowed fountain because I'm a magpie. Okay. If we're gonna be in white a little bit, we might as well find like a Merfolk or a Kithkin or something. That seems fine. And then Kithkin are just like beating people the fuck up. So I think this I like. And I've like, this activated ability is real. Drafting shocks you won't use in draft is the reason to draft a set like this. You need to build the collection. Yes, exactly. This is for the grand phase. I'm thinking about future Quinn here. Temporal Cleansing has felt pretty alright when I've cast that, and removal is pretty important. I would really like to have this, but I think we're gonna get one of those later because that's a common. So we'll see another one. Yeah, Grand Quinvestments. Yes, Charred Spark, a little bling drafting as a treat. Exactly. Alright, lock it in. Okay, this is starting to pick up on the fact that we have green cards almost exclusively, so we're gonna take this Dawn's Light Archer. And, oh, hang on. Hold the fuck up. The large with land cycling? That's my favorite card in the set. I'm not too good to main deck Plummet. Yes, exactly. Flyers. In my draft deck, it is more likely than you think. And yeah, we are going to main deck Plummet. We're just going to grab that. Shore Lurker or Temporal Cleansing. I think we need bodies, so we're going to grab that. And then this guy I hear people like, and also his art's kind of cool. And he's got flash, so maybe I will cast a thing not at sorcery speed for once. I would rather have this than that, if I'm being totally honest. I love to bling draft. Ashling's Command is an extremely powerful Magic the Gathering card. And I don't know if I'm supposed to ignore that. So is Twin Flame Travelers. I really like both of those. You know what? I'm just gonna take Ashling's Command, and if it works out, sick. And if it doesn't, then we'll put it in the sideboard. It's fine. It's early in pack 2. We have plenty of time. I will take Flaring Cinder because that's a guy that draws a card, basically. And it's blue, so it's fine. We can cast that. Runaway Together is a card that I really like, and we've got some ETBs so far, so I think we'll take that. And we like to undo our opponent's game plan, and that's what that does. Big fan. I don't think we're super into cards that say Goblin on them. I'm really looking for like Elemental or Elf probably. Oh dude, Goat Nap? Maybe I will just take red cards, who knows? That shit is funny. Glamour Might. Tap or untap a creature, and it has flash, so I can be annoying on an opponent's turn with that. That seems fun. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. Oh, or this pump spell. And you make a treasure token? Bro, heads or tails? I think it's still heads, because we still need creatures. Yeah. Decision made. We'll take the Glamour Might. I really want this for my collection, but it does not do anything with the deck that I've drafted so far. I think we're better off probably taking like Cinder Strike or Aquatex defenses here. An additional cost Blight one. I think this is the one that we want. Yeah, decision made. And then we'll take this Enraged Flamecaster and then think more seriously about picking up spells that are mana value 4 or more, like this Giant. We gotta do that later, obvious. Pitiless Fist? The fuck is this? A fight spell that's also an aura? Sick. Are my guys big enough that Blighting one is like fine? I think we still just want to. I'm gonna play Burning Vengeance, basically. We'll take this Kolrath Mystic because we're continually picking cards that say 4 mana value or greater. We need to actually pick the 4 mana value or greater cards though, so let's get there. Yo, what's good? White Raven Lord, hello. I am into this guy that I can cast for blue mana and is flying and vigilance. Yeah, the Hallowed Fountain is kind of on point at this point. I think maybe it did mean something and I wasn't just being a magpie. Oh, this is pack 2, Ravenlord. I am so greedy. Oh, what's up, Joe? Thanks for coming through. We are probably just gonna take this guy. Oh, hang on. This exiles the top 3 cards of my library if I blight one, and I am Impulse Drop Hilled, so I will be taking that. Shocklands are in Vintage Cube. That's how good they are. You'd be wrong not to take it. That is wisdom. We will pocket that. Can we take another command tower, gamers? Let's take another command tower. And yeah, we'll take Reckless Ransacking. And that's our only other option. Wow. I think we are just gonna grab this Slumbering Walker and it'll be fine. Quinn, no, stop commander drafting. Bro, I can't stop. I'm terminally commander built. It's gonna be fine. I have Eclipsed Realms. All of my creatures are compatible. Bro, a steam fence. Don't mind if I do. I will never be punished. Oh, shit. I have no idea what the fucking pick is now. Oh, Light, you're gonna snitch on me? No. I do gotta take every duel I see at this point, though, you're right. Let's grab this guy too so that I can see more cards, and also, hang on, right next to it, a large with basic land cycling. Fuck, dude, do we mulch or do we land cycle? Oh, this red uncommon. Oh, this guy, he's a changeling that draws a card. Neat, neat. Or the land cycle. Yes, large with cycling. Also, hello Steel City MTG, thanks so much for coming through. You're just in time to see me draft a commander deck. Alright, let's move this down. I am gonna take a sour bread onto here probably. Or hang on, hold up. This has flying? I think we're gonna take the flyer. If it doesn't have like an orange set symbol or a gold set symbol or a black set symbol, then I think that's what I'm into. But uncommons, I'm like, I don't know you. Yeah, I want a large with flying. There's a literal shock up there. I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, the red kind of shock, I mean. I have like one burn spell, it'll be fine. What if I just continue disrespecting everything that makes sense and take this bold weird aggressor? I don't know, gamers. Oh. It's okay to take the red spell now. Yeah, exactly. You get it. I have never once been punished. It's fine. No, I think I want Tweeze. It's been annoying every time my opponents resolved that against me, so it's my turn to do it. And once again, we're not too good to main deck plummet. Also, this makes a guy. So it's removal or creature, which is totally fine. The fuck is this? Okay, this is definitely something for elementals. Okay, I'll ignore the foil rare. Mod, fine. I am gonna take this Chitinous Graspling though. Everyone's just gonna be okay with it. Not beating the commander draft allegations. Listen, we already told you from the start we were shopping for commander. How about a 2-mana 3/1? Is that fine? Or maybe we just main deck plummet again? Exactly, we will remember the shinies. I'm gonna take this guy. I don't know what he does. Large with land cycling, my beloved. Yeah, dude, the plummets are also creatures. It's fine, they make a 2/2. No, it's Koratsuela. You're mine. And then this guy. I think I want. Unless I want this guy who can gain menace. Another creature you control enters? God, all of these cards. I have no idea, dude. Whatever, I like menace. And then Auntie prints out bodies, so that's that. And I'm not casting that, so we'll take this. And then this draws cards. And then this will put in the sideboard. Look at that. All right. We did it. Maybe Uncharismatic Bard. We shall see. Thanks so much for coming through. I am greedy, so I do have a Hallowed Fountain, and Saskia has black mana. I have no black cards mod. K&T though? Yeah, we gotta give you the points for doing your best, so you can have precisely one of those. This Slumbering Walker is like the peak of my Commander player greed, though. They put this fucking borderless rare in the pack very late, and we ended up picking that anyway because I wanted to play it in Commander. And that's what draft is about. It's about acquiring cards for your Commander collection. Brew review, hello, what's good? Yeah, we are drafting cool cards. We're doing our absolute best. Okay, we gotta actually build a deck here though. I need 23 spells, 15 of which are creatures. Yes, exactly. I got 2 shocks and a Simic rare. That's cool. That's pretty mission accomplished. So let's get all these out here, and then we'll get all these out here. And I think we want to filter for creatures so we can just pick 15 of these or whatever. Definitely want both of those. I've decided I do. And then maybe filter for subtype shapeshifter. How many of those do we have? 4 of them? Okay. Alright, you know what? We're just gonna peak Commander player greed. Yeah, I have a solid number of cards for a red-green deck. Okay, we're just not gonna think very much about it, TBH. I'm gonna grab all these red cards. And Gruul is rough in this set, as much as you hate to say it. Well, that is unfortunately what I picked, so it'll be fine, and I will never get punished. Alright, let's take this guy and that guy and all of those. And then we're at 13 creatures. So here's 14, 15. Hang on, this is blue. I can't really cast that in just this red-green. Unless we are very annoying to ourselves and add the cards required to cast those. Yeah, okay, great, sounds good. So there's that. We've decided we're a Temur Elementals deck. And then we need to add I think like 7 cards that aren't creatures. What are my best of these? This one for sure. And both plummets. And the burn spell. And the temporal cleansing, the runaway together, and a Burning Curiosity. Goat Nap. I've decided Goat Nap. Alright, and then we just need 17 lands. There's my Steam Vents that we're for sure who's going to play, and then 2 Command Towers. And we just name Elemental on that. Okay, add basics. Not playing Sciences. We're gonna make sure we get the full art foil ones. Yeah, there we go. I'm gonna need like one more forest. Okay. We have 17 lands. We've got the requisite number of creatures and non-creatures. Okay. And time to play some Magic the Gathering. I'm like actively restraining myself from adding the 41st card for a 41 card special. I'm so normal. One more 2-drop. Should I cut something for the 2-drop, or do we just want to add the 2-drop for 41? A Reckless Ransacking? Yeah, cut a 3-drop. Okay, I trust you, mod. Let's cut one of our plummets for that. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's not a creature. I could do like the Mischievous Sneakling, who is a creature though. We can swap like one more 3-drop for that guy, yeah. Yeah, we'll cut out that and then play the Sneakling. That guy's fine. Yeah, you can't really just like stare into the middle distance for that many turns. You gotta be doing something early in Magic the Gathering or whatever. Okay, we're gonna hit save deck here. And then we're gonna draw from the green mana sources. You know what the fuck is up. And then we can actually play. Cheers. All right, we're charged up. We can hit the final smash now. All right. Gamer time. We got our Ram spell and the stuff to cast it. Truly never punished. So yeah, we're gonna keep that. Alright, you gotta pass priority, bruh. Right? You could not possibly have interaction on turn 1 in limited, brother. The sweet Vraska profile pic though, gotta give you that. Yeah, they're about to cast Opt. Maybe I'll just win this one to the clock. That'll be fine, I'll take it. Alright, there we go. Let's play a... what is this? Mountain? Okay. We'll play... we're gonna play this last. So forest now. And then I don't have anything else here. Oh, what's good, Emo Chicken? Hey. Yeah, the timer keeps going down for opponents, so like, perhaps I just win this game to the clock. That would be nice. They could have cast Flitterwing Nuisance. Entirely possible. I did pass one of those because I wanted to be greedy and take that giant. Alright, let's play this mountain, and then we're gonna be a pro gamer, and we'll cycle this Kolrath Knight on their turn. So it just looks like we land pass, but I have action. We are gonna get bonked by a 1-3, that's fine. Oh, what? Is opponent on the Merfolk tapping deck? Damn. Alright, end step, land cycle this Kolrath guy. Oh shit, basic land cycling? I thought that was for Scherzies just one type. Wow. Alright, we're gonna take this island. The Benoit, hello. You are alive, but at what cost? My guy. You can't be going out doing all that. We're adults now. Okay. I am gonna play a 4-2 or a 4-2, and both are acceptable, so let's do that. I did not leave the house yesterday planning to be out until 4. Oh man, yeah, see, that's how they get you. You never really plan to stay out that late. And then some shit occurs. The sorcery speed cast of the Changeling with Flash. Oh, so that they can invoke a temporal cleansing. Got it. And I will just put this on the fuck, dude. Bottom of my library. Because I wanted to cast this fucking ramp spell. We'll play Eclipsed Realms and name Elemental. You work at 4, like 4 AM? That is an early time. It doesn't matter. Yeah, that's fine. So there's my guy. At 3:20 AM? Man, I'm saluting to all of my morning shift homies. I am not one of you. Up at midnight for the 3:20 AM shift, bruh. I'm getting absolutely styled on by this Merfolk deck, BC dubs. They're just chipping in for 2 damage and gaining 2 life every turn with this Wanderbrine Preacher, which, like Mod mentioned earlier up there, was combo gaming, and we didn't know opponent had a bracket 4 deck. Yeah, dude, what the fuck? That's okay, though, because we are going to cast this Rooftop Percher, and that flyer is gonna fucking change everything. It's gonna dramatically shift my position on board. This might be bracket 5, honestly. Yes, dude. Merfolk are cracked if you can draft it. Alright, we're just gonna Zorch this Temporal Cleansing. Get that out of here. Gain 3 life. That's cool. And now I have a flyer. We're not attacking with this Chitinous Graspling, though. Yeah, I'm uncharismatic bard. You're a fan of the Kithkin the best. I have absolutely gotten run over by them. It seems like everybody across the table from me is capable of drafting a perfect typal deck. Whereas I am blinded by my commander greed, and that impacts my ability to draft as efficiently. Damn, son. 5/4, though? Shit. And this guy can't be blocked? Where was the Rule 0 conversation for this limited match, says Lenny? Great fucking question. We didn't have one, and now this guy's a 0/4. And I got a 5/4 I'm staring down, bro. Alright, well, we played you to block with you, so... Big salutes. Alright, let's see what we can do here. I would really like to draw a Kolrath Zealot. We've got another one, so we just need to get him. We are gonna cast another guy. And Temporal Cleansing being a sorcery is truly tragic because I have to tap like my board down to bounce like their Wanderwine Distractor probably. And they just move the fucking Stalactite Dagger over to somebody else, and then I'm still getting beat up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe this is acceptable for like a singular turn of tempo. Maybe it's fine. We just like... I don't want to block this guy again. Oh, I can't even cast that. I don't have any blue sources up. We should have thought about that. Fucking yikes. Okay, that's fine. We need to start killing dudes. Yeah, dude, we should absolutely start killing dudes. And as soon as I draw one of the kill spells that we drafted, then for sure we can kill dudes. But until then... Did I cast my commander yet? No, that's the problem. Them gaining 2 life every turn is absolutely fucking ruinous to me, and I just fucking know that if I try and double block this guy, they have some shit here with their 4 open mana. Maybe we just commit one guy to the cause. Or maybe we just take 5. I'm at 20, whatever. What the fuck is this? A 4/5 with the counters on? Yikes. Okay. Well, there's a cool Wrath Zealot. That's cool. I do really like that. Or we can get a 3/4 with reach. I think it's big man, big mana. Yes, exactly. I'm gonna cast my guy. We're gonna play that. We're gonna cast our guy. Just to flex. Alright, and we've got our next land drop sorted. Cool. We are absolutely getting fucking stonewalled by this 4/5 hovel hurler, so I will simply pass the turn here. Oh, hang on. We have a flyer. Alright, we're gonna get in there for 3 total. Hell yeah, that'll show you, opponent. Yes, they got to 30 off that damn tap fish. Life gain is evil. It's the enemy, and this is why if you're playing Commander, you need to either have a Commander damage game plan or have a way to shut off lifelink, or something that ensures that you can win the game. If they're ballooning their life total out of control, they're taking extra turns, basically. You're gonna get to 11-1 and I can't stop you. Flying? What? That's not what I wanted to see. You know what? What if we just died? Okay. We're gonna try and trade with this giant, because that guy's brutal. And then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We just take 10. We gotta block one of these. Man, I really wish we could kill any one of them. Fuck. Not your synergy. Alright, whatever. Sick. Okay, it's fine. We have this. It's basically a creature. We're gonna play this island, and then we're gonna cast our... Yeah, all we had to do was draw Farewell. We'd be fine. Alright, how about a 3/4 with reach? And then we sorcery speed, temporal cleansing, get this bitch out of here. Yeah, this is best of 3. Yeah, I just need to draw Settle the Wreckage off the top. That'll be fine. I'm not the beatdown, so I'm just gonna... I'm chilling. We're gonna pass the turn here. You're so right, gamer. Settle would do it. We just need to believe. The Parappa the Rappa voice. You gotta believe. Alright, we're just gonna get fucking chipped down by their unblockable 2/2. Sounds good. And what's the top deck? Opponent is once again holding priority in my upkeep. Mate, You don't have anything. Oh, not the fucking land. Okay, it's fine. I will continue holding the fort and making them chip away 1 damage at a time. What type of pack we smoking on? PFrizz, it is a mixture of cheetah piss and PVCOG. But in terms of draft here, fucking mids, dude. Yes, one of that strain's like signature features is the unique and particularly pungent aroma. But it's also some of the most caffeine type of plant, like, so yeah. And shit's mad speedy. And then we drew another land. Gamers, I'm just gonna right click and concede game here. We can do that, it's fine. Fuck. Close game, fought hard on both sides. Yeah, for sure, Z's. Oh, Chardspark feeling right old-fashioned with your Blue Dream. Bro, I am a big fan of Blue Dream. She's a really tasty strain, which I didn't know until a couple years, like somewhere like in the middle of the like timeline of my experience with it is that it's like a clone-only strain, which is wild. It's a very specific like varietal of, or a very specific phenotype of like one seed strain. It's wild. Anyway, hey, so that sucked. Just a little bit. What are we gonna do here? Yes, exactly, like bananas. Bananas are all clones, so it's kind of technically just one plant. Blue Dream, technically all clones, just one plant. Love a quick botany class. Yeah, the header image on my blue sky is plants that I grew myself. We used to spend a bunch of time on that and no longer do it. But I think about it every fucking day. I miss it with all of my heart. Anyway, we should probably try and get back to it. We have like a minute left here. Alright, alright, alright. Would you play first? Yeah, sure. Okay, here's my steam vents and a forest and a mountain, so my mana's perfect, and I have my rare, and I have a mischievous sneakling. Perfect. Hashtag never punished. This game is going to be perfect, and we will absolutely just run over my opponent. And I get to play a turn 1 tapped steam vents. I'm flexing on them. Pay 2 life? No. Alright. We'll play this forest, and then we're gonna be pro gamers, and we'll flash in the sneakling on their turn. This fucking bitch. The Wanderbrine Preacher. We absolutely lost the game to that. Never mind the rest of my opponent's deck. It was that guy personally responsible. I would really like it if that guy was gone, though. How do we make that happen? We can, like, temporal cleansing it. Bounce it. I think we're just going to try and force them to block. They won't, but we're going to make them. What do you think? You want to block opponent? Should we trade? No? You're going to respect my open mana? Sounds good. And then post-combat main, how about a 4-2 with trample? I don't super want to block that with my 4-2, but I also don't want to lose the game to that. Let's see what you got for me about it. Okay. This, and then Flaring Cinder, maybe? Discard a card and draw a card. We need to, like, cast this. I want to have her on the battlefield, so that's what I'm doing. We're going to cast Tam. And then we will... Oh shit, now is the perfect time, actually. Let's do it. Oh, hey, Steven, what's good? Thanks for coming through. You're just in time to see me play this extremely commander player build limited deck. We're gonna convoke all of these guys and temporal cleansing that. What's this? There once again. Oh, okay, there we go. So funny story, kinda. What's up, Steven? What happened? In the meantime, I'm gonna think about land cycling the Stratosaur. And then we play like a Flaring Cinder. I think that's the move. I would like to be casting this TBH. Okay, then maybe we take a fun and flirty risk and we just cast the Flaring Cinder anyway? Yeah, whatever. We'll discard that and draw not by land. All right, should have just land cycled. Understood. Then combat. Dude, am I the beatdown? I think I'm the beatdown. Big swingies. I've decided I'm the beatdown. All right. Oh, she just gives that to them statically. She doesn't even have to tap. It's the tap ability that gives them all colors, which makes them hexproof from all the colors. Gotcha. Magic the Gathering. What a cool game. Yeah, we just need to top deck the 5th land and then we can cast a Stratosaur. And if not, then we can land cycle a guy and find another land that way. It's fine. We'll be fine. And anyway, I'm the beatdown. When picking commanders or decks in general, I pick characters and cards I like. Power level means nothing to me, so I imprint on things based on whatever serotonin flows through my brain when I see the card. See Ox deck, yeah. So after listening to the podcast of you retelling the Lorwyn story, I'm fully prepared to build a Sanar deck because he's a silly little Blorbo, and that's funny. He is a silly little Blorbo. Okay, opponent's coming through with the flying 1/1. I don't have shit to say to that. And they're not drawing any cards about it, so that's cool. Oh, look at that. 5th land off the top. Perfect. Alright, here's what's gonna happen, chat. We're gonna play this mountain, and then we're gonna cast our Stratosaur, and we're gonna give our Flaring Cinder flying, and then we're gonna beat our opponent in the air for a little bit. Thank you, Ravenlord. You are a wizard. Oh shit. I forgot that had text. Cast a spell. You may discard a card if I do draw a card. I don't actually want to discard this guy's the thing. I think he's one of the better cards that I can be drawing in my deck, actually. Alright, time for combat. We'll see you later, Steven. Have fun. Get in there, Flaring Cinder. And Mischievous Sneakling, I think, is fine to trade on any of those. Nice. Oh, you had a Boros build with day 3 of pre-release, and oh, hitting a Catharsis off the rummage? Hell yes, dude. I drafted a Catharsis the other day, and that guy felt very satisfying to resolve, and the fact that it's a giant snail elemental giving your team haste is so funny. What the fuck? Oh, 5/6 with Vigilance? Well, that's practically unbeatable. Hell yeah, I'm glad you feel strongly about Catharsis. I like that guy a lot. Yo! Okay. I'm gonna cast Ashling's Command, and we're gonna have target Empress Quinn draw 2 cards, and target Empress Quinn make a copy of Stratosaur. Yeah, target player draws 2 cards, and we make a copy of another elemental we control. Let's rock. Choose this guy, and target me, and empty the clip. Blue, red, 1, 2, 3. And I still don't super want to discard Colrat Zealot. Literally, if we didn't draw Ashling's Command, that would be the card we were casting. I don't want to do it. And we're gonna give Flaring Cinder flying. And then we go to combat. And we swing in with you and you. Sick, that felt incredible. Alright, so you pivoted your whole sealed deck because Catharsis was the last rare in your pack. I think I would do that too if I get like a big fancy mythic. Or whatever rarity that card is. Literally, like if it's a like if it's got the set symbol and the hollow foil stamp, and yeah, I'm gonna try and build around it. Hell yeah, dude. My deck is like actually doing the thing, which feels extremely good. Why are you giving a creature indestructible? Oh, to make your guy a 4/4, duh. Okay. Blocks. Need to find one more damage on them. And this says flying, so they're definitely gonna block. Yeah, I don't know, chat. I definitely can't take 2 hits of 9. I think we can have this guy block their 4/4 and then tank their 5. That seems fine. And they don't have tricks. I am willing. Yeah, this isn't gonna remove anything. They don't have a... Yeah, we're fine. See, everything was okay. Okay. Let's play an island. There's our 6th land. This guy's gonna make it very easy for me to kill my opponent eventually. How do we kill them now, though? I don't think we have a way to do that now. I think we are just gonna get in for 6, or at least try to, and make them block with this bitch. Alright, and you're saying, my sealed deck that day wanted me to be elves and I was not feeling it. I already did elves day 2 with Morkant and Maryland in the same sealed pool, so wow. Some people just have all the luck. That's wild. Yeah, I mean, I guess I would pivot. You got the cards to support it, and you're like, oh, I've already done that, let's move on. Okay, let's get in here with our guys that fly. Oh, dude. Oh, wow. Okay. We're gonna cast this guy. And then we'll pass the turn. They... Oh, sick. Let's fucking go. Okay, we got that. We don't have a whole lot of time left on the clock, so I don't know how this is gonna go for me, but we are just gonna roll right back into it. I can't even land cycle with this. I think we have to mull it. this. We can cast the 10 the Springs, and we've got her to cast. Yeah, we can keep that, and then we'll put this on the bottom. That's fine. Yeah, they had no way to win that. They've really just been backed into a corner by my prowess as a superior drafter. Do not pay attention to me. But sometimes you do just have 2 flyers. Forest, and we'll play our girl again. How very Marvel superheroes for the PlayStation 1 Iron Man, superior attack of you. Is that actually good? Should I play that? I have been going back and experiencing some of the older games from the PlayStation era that we missed out on. What the fuck? Judge, my opponent has 2 copies of Flitterwing Nuisance, and one of them is the foil showcase copy. Oh, it's a fighting game, so it's okay. Gotcha. This is not... Oh, this is a goat, though. Should we just goat nap their shapeshifter and swing it at their Flitterwing Nuisance and see if they'll block? I'm gonna get their goat, dude. Oh fuck, I got that goat. Alright, then we can full swing it, because I'm not blocking with Tam anyway. Crunch. That felt really good. Damn, +3, +0 if it's a go is a lot. Alright, there's that guy again. Alright, they've got some bodies on the board, but I think we're gonna be okay. Because we also have bodies. So there's this guy, and I'll play this guy with Flash, and then this guy in the meantime. What does this do? 2 damage to each opponent? Alright, we haven't cast that yet, so I want to. And we get stonewalled here. Or they double block and both of those are bad. Yeah, we're not gonna bother attacking. Okay, we're all good. Yes, our opponent is a Kithkin deck, but they're also a Brushwags deck. And most importantly, they're a Rogues deck. Alright. It's a lot of fucking bodies. Alright, this is here to die anyway, so we're gonna put that there. And then that's all we can block. Yeah, 1 more for a full party. Oh no! Alright, do we still want this on top? Is that fine? I still think so. I still believe. Ugh, not the coastal piracy, though. You hate to see it. And we fucking forgot to flash this in because we were distracted by their coastal piracy. Fuck! Alright, we're just gonna do it at sorcery speed so we don't fuck that up again. Damn, now their flyer's a 2/2. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then our 10 the springs makes 7. So that's not nothing. I think that's the move. And we can get an island in the interest of having our spread covered. And combat is bad, basically. So we're gonna wait, and then we will blight this guy and do 2 damage. What are you doing? You don't have interaction. What? No. Fuck. My hexproof. That's a big spell. Are you casting 6 mana worth of... What are you doing? What the fuck is that? Return 1 or 2 non-permanents and make a creature token for each... Yo, man. Well, it was a good game. Let's block their 3/3. I did not play my best Magic the Gathering there. Fucking yikes. Alright, let's block this guy with my Rager. And then we'll take the 2 from their unblockable. What? Okay, but you're still blocked. That does make me feel better. They got hit with 2 bombs in draft. Yeah. Listen, not everybody's gonna survive getting hit by 2 bombs. Least of all me. But I think just like mathematically we're fucked here if they swing out. And I don't super want to make them do it. I only got a minute on the clock left. Whatever, dude. I'm just gonna play my guys. We will make them do it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, good. They full swung. Block your 4/4. Block your 3/3. Activate this guy's ability. We'll blight that guy, deal 2 to you, and then we'll die. Ah, damn. Alright, so we died. That's fine. But we played alright Magic, and I think that's mainly like what we're here to do. We're here to play alright Magic. And shop for Commander, of course. Alright, we're gonna once again draw mana from my ley lines. In the meantime, gamers in chat, if you play Commander, what's the closest bracket 2 deck to your hand, and would it benefit from the addition of a Buster Sword? Because I'm almost certain it would, and you should try that. We did it. My final smash meter is full again. Let's rock. Tiana ship's caretaker auras. Doesn't she also work with equipment? I think that's fine. And you know what? You could put that on her, and if her power's sufficient, you can deal combat damage and use that to cast like Super State or something, which is an aura. Perfect. The thing about bracket 2 is dealing combat damage and casting free spells for dealing combat damage is extremely impactful, and the 3 power buff is not nothing. So just like, get in there. Get you some extra card advantage. And if people are not interested in you getting that Buster Sword trigger, then they're gonna have to give you those fucking chump blocks. And if you choose your attacks correctly, you can force people to give you very impactful blocks, and then you're turning your combat pressure into removal. This looks like a hand that can cast elementals, so we will keep this and cast elementals. Not at 30 bucks it ain't as a single. Wow, that's so expensive. You know what works just as well though? Handwritten rules text on cardboard, my guy. You can get that combat damage triggered just the same. I need an island, so we're gonna play this mountain and we're gonna cycle this guy. We were totally supposed to do that at instant speed like pro gamers, but whatever. I don't actually have anything to hide. Yeah, exactly, White Raven Lord. Just fucking write that rules text out and get you your combat damage triggers. Buster Sword is that cool. Bro, what? Oh, this is a different opponent, right. I was just like fully like, yeah, we're playing that blue-white deck again. No, they are Kithkin out, probably. Plains, Forest, yeah, this is green-white Kithkin for sure, Zeus. Let's play that island, and then we play a 3-drop in the name of Enraged Flamecaster. And then we'll pass the turn. This guy's Reach? Sweet. Fuck, dude. She just has a Guy's Cradle on the side here that can tap for white mana. Unbelievable. Is she a 3-2 on both sides? Yeah. Yeah, she's really strong. Alright, we'll play a forest. And then I think we just play more bodies if we don't have like a really good plan. Nobody's played any things with flying, so maybe we wait until their end step and cast a 2-2, or cast a 2-2 during combat or something. I think that's the move. In the meantime, staring contest. Oh, she prints out guys whenever she transforms? Dude. That's gotta go. We gotta get that off the battlefield. The fuck is this? Attacks alone, it gets +X+X. X is the number of Kithkin you control. Bro, they brought Exalted back? Okay, we're gonna cast this and make a 2-2. Fucking 8-8, dude. Thank you so much for your service, elf token. Yeah, no one fought this person for Kithkin at all. They got all the hits. That is what it looks like. This Thought Weft Imbuer is bananas. I've never been past one of these. Here's an Eclipse Realms, and we'll name Elemental. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we cast Stratosaur, we burn you for 2, and then we think about swinging with this guy, and then we realize that it's probably not like a great idea. Man, and you have a 5 toughness, so you're like completely immune to any of the burn damage removal in the set. I'd have to like be on Wither, which we're not. Bro, this all honks. Okay, what if we cast a 3-mana spell and then a 2-mana spell? And then cast the Kolrath Zealot next turn? They would have Battle Chicken too. Alright, we're gonna cast an Enraged Flamecaster. And then we're gonna cycle Stratosaur on their turn and hope for a better tomorrow, because then we can cast Kolrath Zealot, draw a card, burn them for 4. Maybe? If I'm not like forced sub-block so that I don't die here. Yeah, let's let it rock. And yeah, attacks are bad because this guy's a fucking 5 toughness. What the hell? Festival? No. Oh, this is the worst. We need to deal 2 damage to each creature. Fuck, dude, what do you mean you have another one? Alright, well, obviously I have to block that. Yeah! Man, I thought I was gonna be so cool next turn. Alright, let's fucking land cycle this. None of this matters. Give me an island. Alright, Koaz Zealot, you know what to do. There you go, my guy. Just like looking at this board state versus my board state, and they're like one Crater Hoof Behemoth away from ending the game. Not that like Crater Hoof proper is in the set, but you get what I mean, the like overrun with trample or whatever. I'm sure there's something like that here. Bro, I swear I have sweepers. Oh no, they just activate the ability? Fuck. Battle Chicken and the Vivid Elemental Crusher guy, yeah. How do we solve a problem like a 16-16? We try and burn them out with Enraged Flamecaster? Okay, does that mean we block with Kolrath Zealot? I guess? That doesn't feel good. Doesn't matter. Because, like, what else are we gonna do, right? Like, the alternative is die. Okay, we'll play that. We have 7 mana. So we can cast our Gangly Stompling. And then a Vinebred Brawler. And we pray for a brighter tomorrow. Hey, this green-white Kithkin is good. That's what's happening, Cole. I'm getting absolutely styled on by Brigitte Clachen's heart. Not the full swingies. Uh, 7. Man. Yeah, they got away with murder. No one's fighting them for Kithkin. They get all the hits. I need to not die. And I don't know if that's an option. Alright. Attacks declared. Stephen, I'm fucking dying. Opponent is styling on me with their Kithkin Typal deck. They're activating this fucking festival and printing out Kithkin at a rate that is just unfucking believable. And I don't have shit to say about it. They have 12 Kithkin. They are small in Legion. Listen, all I need to do is draw Ashling's Command. It'll be fine if I can just draw Ashling's Command. Okay, there's that. And then I guess we just cast Tam to have more bodies on board. Dude, I don't fucking know. Like, what are we gonna do? No, I'm not attacking. You're fucking 0-5. Back up to 16 Kithkin. Oh, and they have their removal spell for my flyer? Wow. You know what? You got it, OP. Yep. Let's try that again. Okay, all we have to do is draw our bombs and for our opponent to not draw theirs. Easy peasy. We can do it. Okay? Ready? Great. Yeah, so step one, kill Brigitte. All I have to do is not have a hand that starts at 5. I think we gotta mull that. This is marginally better, but not great. And so I think we go to one more. Oh, that was the wrong button. All right, well, we'll put one of these red cards on the bottom, like that guy. Okay, Forest go. And then Mountain, so I can play my Flame Chain Mauler. Sick, never didn't have it. Man. Whenever another creature you control enters this good spot, I probably have to kill this now before it kills me later. Yeah, my one regret is that we didn't have more time with the Mauler. We'll play an island, and then we will flash in Mischievous Sneakling on their turn. And now that we know that they have an elemental in their deck, maybe we hold up an Unforgiving Aim, and we can... Not elemental, we have an enchantment. We know they have an enchantment in their deck, so we hold up the removal for their enchantment. I don't super want to block that guy because I want my Sneakling. So we're going to take that too. That's fine. And yeah, we'll flash in the guy. Okay. Unsure what to do here. Our options are not great. Maybe we just grab their Kithkin and hit them with it. Whatever. Give me that. And then we can pass the turn. Alright, so going back to my Plorbil talk, says Steven, I was initially unsure about building him because I really don't feel like doing the Is It thing at the moment. If I do, it'll be with Sapphire though. But when I took another look at him, and he's honestly just 4 mana draw, close enough, up to 2 cards each turn. Oh yeah, they're drawing Kithkin, that's fine. Means I can literally just play whatever I want, like it doesn't have to be a Spellslinger deck if I don't want to. Yeah, exactly. Sana is just a source of card advantage. What you do with that potential is up to you. It's like Mewtwo said in Pokemon the first movie. The circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant. It's what you do with the gift of life that determines who you are. It's what you do with your Is It deck that determines the kind of mage you will be. Alright, so that honks. And now that we don't have other options, I think the move is to convoke this Temporal Cleansing and we'll bounce this guy. Does that feel good? Yes, we need to ensure that they can't fucking do the thing where they get Glorious Anthem and kill me. So yeah. And then the Bludger guy in chat. Wow, why are Is It players just like that? Yeah, listen. It's not always just like that. But it is usually like that. Two, 4, 6, and you don't have a Glorious Anthem. Perfect. We are still gonna die here. Okay, we're gonna cast an Enraged Flamecaster. And let it rock. My big thing in blue-red spells lately is the expensive, chonky sorceries and instants that deal damage to any target. A lot of people be like, I'm gonna play Burn, and then they play cantrips and gutter snipes, and sometimes you just wanna... Here's 5 to your face, like, eat lava axe, nerd. I got the removal spell for that, and then probably just fucking full swingies. Yeah. Alright, well, We can at least take one of their guys off the board. And 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we die regardless. Okay, that's fine. Yep. Okay. Well, there you have it, folks. The O2. We picked up good cards for Commander, though. Do we see if we can get just like one W despite there being like no potential for prizes at this point? Maybe. And Steven says, that's why I love Zaphi. Fork a Crackle with power, throw in a 10 damage on top of it, get a board to swing with as a cherry on top. Yes, dude, I actually do love Zaphi for that exact same reason. I get to play blue-red spells, and I get to participate in the game via combat with those 4/4s that he generates. And you don't even have to spend the, like, 5 mana. You can just be, like, casting, that burn spell that you sacrifice 2 mountains instead of casting its like regular mana cost. It's like 6 mana. And convoke spells that are large, those all feel really good in that deck. If you're a nasty, yeah, Fire Blast, there you go. And if you're a nasty gamer, you can like Force of Will and make a 4/4. Yeah. Zaphi is really cool. The new girl from Strixhaven that they just previewed looks to be another sort of take at the participate in the game via combat while also playing big blue-red spells, which I like. Then you get to cast your like Elemental Mastery and make a 7/7 that gets flying and haste. And I thought they were just like shadow clones that she makes, but like, nah, Homegirl is you get to just keep those tokens, which is pretty cool. Oh, Steven says, I'm not that nasty. The first iteration had that, but I quickly dropped that stuff. Understandable, yeah. Yes, why Ravenlord? It's Rutha now in her graduate years. Yeah, she's become a much like stronger elemental like sculptor mage and just like can make these larges that will absolutely beat you the fuck up. I'm extremely hyped to see how that deck performs. Alright, we're gonna play this last match, despite there being no opportunity for prizing at this point, just to see if my own, like, can we get the W? Love seeing the old squad. I literally can't have enough Simone cards. I am hoping for another in the main set. Yeah, I think every time that they show me a Simone, I am clapping and cheering as a, like, fellow black girl. Love to see a black girl on the Magic the Gathering cards. And Simone's like, she's really cool with it. I think the math magic of Quandrix is also, like, neat. Yeah, exactly that. You know what's up. Damn, 6 legendary printings. Another one. I want more than Niv Mizzet. And then once we've reached that threshold, print another Niv Mizzet so we can keep going. And that's not counting her paired with Dina. Nice. Yeah, Simone be out here. Exploring the multiverse. Cultivating experiences. Oh, the Bloodrick guy says no, enough Niv Mizzets, bruh. But he's everyone's favorite douchebag. I don't think this hand plays Magic the Gathering the way that, hang on, is this activate an ability of the source of the chosen type? Nope, hang on, we can keep this because we'll name Elemental and then we can land cycle the Stratosaur and find an island. It's perfect. Then where are we getting the forest to interact with? Alright, never mind. It's not perfect. Whatever. Mulligan. This one's better. Except it doesn't have the red that we want for all of these red cards in my hand. Bro, I hate it here. I think we need to ensure that we can play Magic like it all, and this has one land. Maybe we should have just kept the last one. Okay. One more time. Alright, whatever, dude. You know what? Sometimes RNG does you so dirty that you just have to move on. Fine. This end is 5 lands. We're just gonna play lands and pass. Whatever, dude. Yeah, probably. But what if we don't die? Oh no, opponent's on Kithkin too. I should just concede. We're absolutely toast. Whatever, Tam, save me. I don't know if it's the BS archetype, but it is the like low to the ground go wide aggro deck, and you can very easily get run the fuck over by them. Oh yeah, they have the Kithkin deck. Ah well. Gosh, imagine a universe where we weren't getting run over by Kithkin. What a wonderful world such would be. Anyway, go nap. Nah, they got a bunch of do-nothings. I don't know. Their hand is hidden information, and they probably have things in their hand that I don't want them to have. I do believe in the Stratosaur in my hand, though, so maybe we'll be alright. What the fuck is this? A 2-mana 6/6? And a Thaw left would... What? See why, Ravenlord? I fucking told you. They had the bombs in their hand. Wow. Imagine a world where we weren't getting run over by Kithkin. Yep. I don't even feel good about like attacking here. So we're just gonna hold all of this back and we're gonna believe in a world where this next combat isn't lethal. Bro, nobody should put this many triggers on the stack in limited. What is going on here? Judge, my opponent drafted a constructed deck. Just gonna yield to all on that. I don't have shit to say here. Oh, you're only swinging with a 5/4. Does it have trample? Of course it does. What do we even do about that? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Because, like, we're dead either way. Honestly, you should have just full swung upon it. Ah. Alright, whatever. Okay, there's Big Man Colrat Zealot. That's cool. Is it cool enough? Maybe? Okay, we've got our next land drop. Cool. I'm not the beatdown, so no swingies. Okay, now you full swingies. Okay. Let's just get out of here. That was not my best work. Chat. That didn't go so well. Just gonna go ahead and close that out. That's fine. Ooh, well, we gave it our all. Yeah, exactly. What can I do against such reckless hate, really? How are we doing on time? What time is it? What do we think, chat? Is this where we call it, or do we want to run one more Lorwyn draft? Vote now on your phones. I will be drawing mana from my ley lines. In terms of logistics, Cole, I have 3 of these draft tokens, so I think next week we can do one more. Alright. Let's do it. We are going to hit this button and join this. And alright. We should probably like grab a snack and then use the bathroom, and we'll be right back. But we are going to jump into another one of these things. So you in the chat, you should also do the same. You know, like get up and stretch and all that, and we'll get right back into it. All right? Okay. All right. BRB. You're so right. We are muted. Hey, gamers. Whoops. All right. Anyway, what was that question? Right. Pop-Tarts. Strawberry's the best flavor of those, right? And if you don't agree, then sound off in the chat and explain yourself. And strawberry is the best flavor of Pop-Tart. And cookies and cream. I actually don't know if I've ever had that one. They are getting pretty inventive with these flavors on Pop-Tarts. But I guess it's probably pretty good. It's honestly pretty okay. Cole might need some of that in his life. Yeah, I mean, I would like to try that at least once. I have had the like s'mores Pop-Tarts, and I'm assuming it's the same sort of texture, but like in the color palette isn't the right word for it, but you know what I'm saying. The like palette swap that for the cookies and cream instead of what makes up a s'more. Oh shit, 3 people in the queue now? We're fucking moving. Pumpkin spice Pop-Tarts, those are quite good. Oh, and Steven's a s'mores girly? Nice. Anything s'mores flavor and you're obsessed. Unfortunately, Pop-Tarts do have gelatin and you're actually a vegetarian, so you don't eat them anymore. Damn. RIP for the Pop-Tarts in your life that you don't get to have anymore, but understandable, and big salutes to you. I like that companies decided to hop on the pumpkin spice everything during the fall train because I do actually really like that, and more places where I can have that, I'm interested. Damn, yeah, gummy worms are made with gelatin. I think the only other flavor you had was brown sugar and it was not great. No, dude, the warm brown sugar cinnamon is so good. Yes, charred spark, you know what's up. That's one of the best flavors. Yes, definitely try toasting it. I think they're good in either context, but toasting it does elevate most Pop-Tarts. I'm raising my hand, Cole, right now. I'm one of the ones out here not eating Pop-Tarts toasted. Sometimes I eat them untoasted. It's fine. And yes, some benefit from a good freeze. This guy Pop-Tarts. Nobody, I haven't eaten. Cole out here talking mad shit, hasn't had a Pop-Tart in forever. Wildin'. Yeah, you don't always have time to toast it or prepare it or whatever. It's fine raw. The hellscape where you gotta get fucking moving, Lenny. And sometimes it be like that. And yes, Cole is a natural, like, his natural inclination is to hate, but that's not because Audric Bloodcurse is in it. Is, like, it's not why he plays Audric Bloodcurse. He plays that to prove a point. Steven says, I'm not saying it's not worth. I'm just saying that the gain does not compete with the instant gratification. Just grab and go, like there's no need to overthink it, unless you want to. Yeah, that raises it is a pretty good case for not toasting them. They are pretty good toasted. That's why I be doing it when I do. Hey, we did it, we're in. Whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card. Wow, I love 6/6 Beast Whisperer, sure. Spike Feeders with the end of the Lore 1 Gauntlet game, nice. Yay, content. I already have my Steam vents, I'm fine, I'm not gonna do it. Yeah, we'll take this guy. And then we can take the Eclipsed Elf. Perfect. We might just be forcing Elf, Steven, because I'm also not a responsible gamer. I'm not here to make responsible decisions. I'm here to shop for Commander. Elves plus whatever removal you see. If I can't have stuff, y'all can't either. That is a pretty solid game plan, I think. So I will be lifting that directly from thine brain and implanting it into mine. All we need is one Twilight Diviner to bring it together. Which one is that? Is that Homegirl with the extremely pretty purple glowy art that makes the token copy of the thing you reanimate? Is Elves a reanimator deck? Let's play this, because it's an elf that casts elves. And it'll fix for green and black. Okay, yeah, that is the Twilight Diviner. Perfect. Yeah, we just need to have the heart of the cards and find one of her, and then we'll be perfect on our way. I need one of those for Commander anyway. This is not a card that I am interested in picking up here or playing in Commander on MTGO. Maybe we play that in elsewhere format, like with the homies, because they can be trusted. Well, maybe. I don't know. You take the Farmer. Yeah, this guy's pretty sweet card selection, but he doesn't say elf on him. And this one says elf on him, which I think is what we're trying to do. So I'm going to take that one. And then we're going to take this one because it does say elf on it, air quotes. And then we'll take this for fixing. Steam Vents Wield? What the fuck is going on here? It's fine, I don't want it. I don't even need it. I do want Tend the Springs though, because I'm a Commander player. And all I know how to do is ramp, draw cards, and lie? That's the meme? Yeah. Kithkin cards is backup and in case the elves stop flowing, since we are in half the colors, but we are on a set path. Bro, I don't think that far ahead in limited. What? Give me that. And that feel with no hot chips for EDH night? No. Yeah, let's take this one. And the fairy, sure. Yeah, exactly. The Malice makes an elf. And then this guy makes an elf. We gotta find some 1-drops in here eventually. And also some 5-drops. But that's okay, this is only pack 1. The Stompling was also an elf, but I am... Yeah, anyway. Later call. I want Figure of Fable for Commander, and also because I can cast all of this with green mana. Don't get blown out this time. I'm gonna try my best. Yeah, show me Twilight Diviner as well. It's a 1-drop. It'll fill out our curve perfectly. Do you ever just be in the middle of drafting this set and sigh wistfully wishing that you could draft Final Fantasy again? Because that's where I'm at right now. I could be picking job select cards. Black Mage's Rod. This guy is an elf and also a commander card, so I think we're gonna take that. Maybe. Maybe we take this scarecrow. It fixes. Not well, but it does. Informant? Oops. Oh, informant. You're so right. God, imagine reading all of the cards in the back. Couldn't be me. Yeah, drafting Final Fantasy was really good, and I would like to do that again. So, whoever's in charge of MTGO, if you can put Final Fantasy back on the thing so that I can draft some more of it, I would like that. We're gonna take this guy. Feastling? Hoomst? Oh, this guy? A 2/3 with lifelink? Understandable. I have a bunch of fucking 3-drops already, though. And I really want to take a 5-drop. We're gonna do that. And... yeah, things that we could do that we're not going to. What do we do here? I want this. Oh, sick, Evolving Wilds. Yeah, we're gonna take Evolving Wilds. Yeah, we'll take that. And kill target thing. And we'll take this. Here's your Feastling. We're getting cut on Elves and Kithkin hard. Sweet. Sure. Oh, yeah. I don't want that. Or any of these, really. But I guess there. Actually, I like this card. Fine. Agnes says, I've literally been planning a commander deck using the Wandering Minstrel as a commander. You know that draft experience you get when you draft one barely playable rare and your opponent sits down with the most BS Sultai pile? I want that opponent. I want to be that opponent and have that deck in commander form. Yes. Yes, in Spirit's Punishment. What do you mean Dark Ritual into Arden? So this is limited, what the fuck? I already have one of these for commander, otherwise I would absolutely be choosing that. What's our other option then? No, actually I still want that. I don't know what to tell you. Morkent's Loyalist? Sure. I did really want to pick the snail, but we have one of those already, and so I hope that the person in the next pack is in Boros and gets to enjoy that. We do absolutely adore it. Oh, sick, the snail is cheap in paper? Hell yeah. I was really hoping that it would not be, like, wicked expensive, because I do really like the guy. Oh, I wish I was in Goblins. Champion of the Weird is so rude. Alright, we'll get this Blight Rot. I do need to be able to tell an opponent's creatures to fuck off. Do not tempt me, Blood Crypt. I already have one, it's fine. I don't even need it. Alright, informant. Oh man. Tree? Yeah, tree. Are we taking another Blight Rot? Or the tree? The thing about card advantage is it's good. What is this guy? When it enters, if you have 3 or more creatures, raise dead. That's pretty good, yeah. And we're gonna be putting things in our graveyard in theory. Alright, let's try this guy. What the fuck? I'm just gonna take Doran, okay? Don't at me, I'm a commander player. Fuck. Alright, I want the tree now. Yeah, Unforgiving Aim. That's probably correct. I've already passed up a Rhymefire Torque once today, though, and I can't do it again. We'll take this Midnight Tilling. Actually, we're gonna take this Heirloom Haunter. This card is good even if you're not in Goblins. And this is an elf that gains me 3 life and also flies. And here's another Onto. Scarblade's Malice then? Sure. And we'll take the plains. Oh, this shit is so sus, gamers. But Doran, what the fuck are you doing here? What if we just cast this? What if we just played Commander? Listen, I've got an Evolving Wilds. I have 3 3-drop mana rocks. It's not completely unrealistic that I can make 3 colors of mana. Maybe we just build a green-black deck and then we play the Furdock cores and precisely 1 plains and an Evolving Wilds. And if Doran comes down, then we got him. Alright, sounds good. We're just gonna be extremely fucking responsible about it. Top end Doran plus Dream Harvest, yes. Dream Harvest is actually so sick. I have cast this in Limited and it did feel really good. Like I got 3 creatures off of my opponent's board and they were like, well, that's it for me. And that felt good. Alright, let's get these guys out of here. Let's filter for creatures. Oh, that's subtype. You gotta focus. Creature. Alright. I need 15 of these. And I think we want to make sure that we get to run all of our rares and stuff, so we're just gonna filter for that right quick and just windmill slam all of those in there. I don't want to hear it. So there's that. And then we're looking for like T:11 probably. And there's like 12 of these guys, that'll do. And the rest of these. Blackthorn, 13. You draw cards, 14. And you fly, 15. Yeah, Feastling looks good. Alright, we can cut this Dawnslide Archer for a Feastling because the Feastling is still an elf. And we like lifelink. It feels really good. Where did you go, Feastling? Oh, it's right there. Okay, we're fine. Okay, so that's all of our creatures. Then the rest. We need 8 of them. So we'll take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we add our lands. The Eclipsed Realms. Unforgiving Aim. That's the destroy target creature with flying, destroy target enchantment, make an elf. We got one of these in here. Alright, yeah. Let's get this Eclipsed Realms, Vivo Wilds. Precisely 1 plains. And then we'll add basics. None of those. No blue. What? Yeah, that looks good. We are going to use different lands. Let's go with this one. Oh yeah. All right, that is 14, 15, 16, 17. Perfect. All right, and then what's this about 10 the Springs? 10 the Sprigs. If you control 7 lands and or a tree folk. Gotcha. Damn. I did not know you got the 3/4 if you had the tree folk. Imagine reading cards all the way through. Alright, we got our stretches in. We're gonna hit the save button here. And we're gonna tap into our ley lines once more. And then we can play some Magic the Gathering. Yeah, it was like 7 lands ain't happening. Wait, a 3/4 body on a ramp just for having another body? Yo! No, the thing is 7 lands is actually happening. I think almost every game that we've been in, we're at a point where, like, by the time we lost, we could have cast the late game 10 the Sprigs and made a tree folk. I do think I need to not, like, hold the card in my hand and wait for that moment, though. I think if we've got it, we should just cast it and treat the tree folk that it gives you as, like, a bonus. Yeah, you usually hate to get to turn 7 and draw that Cultivate, but if it's 10 the Sprigs instead, now we're talking. Alright, I think we're good. We're locked in. Final smash meter is full. We're gonna hit the play button now. Where they at? Just looking at a picture of a little guy I like to look at. While we wait for opponent. Here's the Mutable Explorer. Felicita Sala is the artist on that, and shout out to her. Incredible work. Damn, dude, where are the opponents at? There we are. See, all you have to do is complain. Yeah, the changelings are just weird little guys, and they look directly at you. Oh shit, dude. I'm gonna keep this. Because we've got a swamp, a forest, we've got an evolving wilds, and we've got Doran. So I think we're just gonna Evo Wilds for that Plains, and we're gonna jump scare them with the Kithkin deck. Because we'll play this Dundulin Weaver, and they're gonna think that we're Kithkin, and we're not. Oh, this is an enchantment that I lose the game to. Luckily, we remembered the main deck Plummet, so we can blow that up. Yeah, that's one of them elf cards that other people got that we didn't. Damn, the enchantment is even T:11. Fuck. Alright, well. I think we can big swingies with our guy and see if we can get away with the Scarblade's Malice. And then when we don't need to, because there's no way that we will. Oh, or do I just cast this Furdock Core and then wait for them to swing into me, because we know they will, and then get them with the Scarblade's Malice? I think that's the move. You're absolutely right, like, Ravenlord. This is the deck that was taking all of our elf stuff. Reverse aggression, come through. No, they have a Lewin? Arnar. How do we not lose the game to Worm Harvest? We're just gonna Bog Slither's Embrace. Okay, swing with your guy. Aw, I fucking get to get you, dude. Got him. Okay. And here we can 1, 2, 3 cast another Furdock Core, and then with 1, 2 cast this Bog Slither's Embrace and blight this elf token and Zorch their guy. Like no commander for you. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that enough? No, it's not. Okay, that's fine. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. And then we'll blight 1. We're going to get this guy. And 1 in a black. And blight that. And Zorch their commander. And then we'll get him. And then next turn we can cast our commander. No, what do you mean you have 2 raised deads? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we're just gonna cast a Doran and pass. We're fine. I feel extremely safe behind my 0/5. Okay, this guy's just large, so that's fine. And we can burn them, maybe. 5/10 is hard to get through, yeah. Okay, we're gonna cast this. What if I'm the beatdown, though? I feel pretty alright blocking with this. Like, that's a large. And we can just, like, crunch in with the 5/10, which will remove some of their guys. And, like, they have mana up, but they have one card in hand, so I'm like, you don't have it. I'm gonna call it. Oh, you're so right, a 6/5, thanks to Doran. Alright, get in there, Doran. Crush him. 5/10. What a bananas Magic the Gathering card. What? You're just gonna... Yeah, okay. Well, what can you do? Away she goes. Combat damage. Let's... What does this do? We can't even kill all of their dudes because they don't have like 5 toughness. But we can get these two. Alright, let's get their mana dork in that, you're right. Okay. Yeah, that felt fine. What the fuck? They got Marrow Sorcerers out here? Alright, well I'm gonna put a 1/1 in front of that. That's whatever. Yeah, opponent drew some good cards. Luckily, we have these 4/4s just chilling over here. So I think it's time to play our land and then fire up one of these 4/4s. Damn, that's a 5/5 though. I feel like if we swing with both of these, then we definitely crunch them with this and they don't like they try and kill that. I don't know, let's fucking see. I'm swinging with both of them. Or sometimes you just body them for 9. Nice. Arnar. They had the elf enchantment, right? The one that says you lose the game. Fuck. Well, there's that. I'm due to 10-10 with trample. How about we take 6? And then I activate this next turn and make a guy. Dude, how do I beat a 10, 10, and 50 bajillion blockers? Yeah, it's not. I shouldn't have to deal with this. All right, here's, I don't think I do. Keeps getting, man, this is basically the same thing as that fucking Kithkin card that gets the +X for each Kithkin you control, except all of the elves are 2/2s. Man, you might as well just full swing, like, it's fine. Or not, just the 12/12, okay. I don't know, dude. What are we supposed to do about 12/12 with trample? I think we just die to it. Like, if this was not a removal spell, then we just, like, I don't, what are you gonna do? I don't have an answer for you. Okay. I think we just lose this one. The elf game plan is alright, though. Is finding a cut for a second unforgiving aim too much? It would probably make sense, yeah. Let's keep this. And then we'll Evo Wilds for a forest. Yeah, it's so perfect for us. Oh, we've got the Champions of the Perfect at hand. They found their Morkant's eyes. which is the worst, and we don't want to see that. Game recognizing game on the mana rocks. We will give you that. Hey, what's good, Brandon? Thanks for coming through. We drafted green black elves, and our opponent is also on green black elves, and it really feels like they had all of the cards that we were supposed to have. Alright, let's cast this Champions of the Perfect. And we will behold this Rooftop Percher. Now, when we play creatures, we get to draw cards, so that feels good. Whenever you cast a creature spell, draw a card. Alright, well, let's see if we can get in there for 7, because that'll satisfy me emotionally. And we can. Nice. Target elf gets +2/+2 until end of turn. This feels like the kind of thing that we're probably supposed to answer at some point. I don't have the answer for it right now. Well, I guess we do. We have the Boxlether's Embrace, but I don't know if that's the guy. I'm really worried about that fucking Trample Large. If that guy shows up, we're boned. Midnight Tilling out here revealing a bunch of cards that I would very much like to eat with this Rooftop Percher. Yeah, we don't have a lot of hard removal, so we need to be a little careful. Thank you, Steven, for validating my thoughts on that. Oh, sick, we've got that Scarblade's Malice. Death Touch and Lifelink? Oh, shit. Okay, well, that's worth thinking about. In the meantime, I think we want to 1 mana extra turn spell. Yeah, dude. Let's get in there with the champions. Alright. That's fine. You fucking what, mate? 4 -1/-1 counters on it? Alright, well. You know what we have to do then? Hit him with the Scarblade's Malice. Your shit still dies. Let's cast this Rooftop Percher. And we'll eat everything in here that's annoying. There's Safe Right Cavalry. And a land, I guess? I don't know. And the Blightrot. I think it's just permanents that they can get back with the Raised Deads and stuff that we've seen so far. So I think we want to do that and a land, because we know they have Lewin, who does the Worm Harvest. Oh, that's so unfortunate. 2 -1/-1 counters on each creature, and then that guy dies. Oh, and puts my Champions of the Perfect back in my hand. Maybe we do get to have it all. Let's recast that and then put this guy under it, and we can cast the Lysolana Informant and also draw a card. I can leave this on top. Yeah, it has more words than just an anthem. Hell yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh, no. Alright, well, I just got fucking thought seized. So we will not be getting shit back to hand. Damn. Life's so short. Alright, well. For core. It's time to go to combat. And this guy. That's fine. He will take it. Okay, they only have 5 mana, so they can't activate this. Oh, and it's only at sorcerer speed. Okay, good. Oh! Unforgiving aim. Let's blow up their last taupe. Yes. Mwahahaha. Come on, opponent. All right. In there. Okay. You want to double block my champions? That sounds good. We are going to kill everything, yeah. In the immortal words of poet laureate Tech 9, Mama said to kill them all and I heard her. Nice. The tapped Mutavault. Oh fuck, that's a man land. I don't want you to have those. But you don't want me to have them either. Verdot Core, it's time. What do you mean one more? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. We only have enough for one of those? That's annoying. Whatever. Sriracha, I put that on everything. Does he really say that? Where's that from? I'm just gonna full swingies with the team BT dubs. Like, what are you gonna do about it? You have 0 cards in hand. Die. Alright. That felt good. Good hustle, good hustle. Way to go, team. Let's get back out there. I am a Tech9 fan, but my experience with him is limited almost exclusively to the album All Sixes and Sevens. I think I've heard like one other Tech9 album, but it is pretty much just that. I don't know if we keep this. It's only got 2 lands, but it does have this guy who surveils and then this guy who raises dead. Maybe it's fine. Whatever. We're just gonna Evo Wilds for a forest. Yeah, I'm on the draw. I get to do that. You're so right, Emphy. And we needed forest. It would be such greed getting a plains here. You're so right. My greed was lack of greed rather was rewarded, and here's a plains. I didn't even have to search. All right, Lissalana Informant, what you got for me? Tell me the news. I will take my next land drop on top of my library, thank you. Oh no. It's just when this creature enters, make a tap to Mutavault? Okay. Otherwise, it's just a 3-mana changeling. Yeah, just when it enters. Okay, that's fine. I'm like panicking, thinking it's like a blink card, and they'll like, whenever it enters or attacks. The Titan, that's the templating. There we go. Okay. So we've got all of our colors, completely unpunished. Here's my Elf Lord, and then we're gonna try and hit them for 4. All right, that felt good. Okay, we're gonna play a swamp, and then it's our turn to cast our 6/6, I think, after we try and hit them with these guys. Maybe we just try and hit them with one of them and leave back Markant's Loyalist. Yeah, okay, that's the move. Let's go to combat. Get in there. Crunch. And then we cast our Champions of the Parish and we reveal a 5-drop. Behold, my 7/7. Okay, we'll take the informant back. And we'll put Dream Harvest into the graveyard. I really wanted to cast that. Gotta make sure we hit our land drops though. Informant. And we'll draw. And we can leave that on top. Beastling. And we'll draw. And then we'll try and hit you with a 4/4. We're doing it. The deck is doing the thing. Yes. It feels really good. We'll play our forest, and then we'll cast the Weaver and see if we can get back the Loyalist. Yeah, that's our pack one, pick one out there. We knew what we wanted, we stuck to it, and we get to play cool games of Magic the Gathering as a result. Hell yeah, more Cance Loyalist. Return to me. And then we cast it. Alright. And we're getting all of our removal. Fuck yeah, dude. Alright, gamers, get in there. Beat, beat. Stop that, you don't have interaction. Alright, you have a Furdot core. Sure. And yeah, we're gonna kill it. I think that felt alright. Okay, we play a forest, and then they have one card in hand and a Mutavault, so there's like a bunch of creatures potentially. I really just want to like spend a bunch of mana on killing dudes and then kill them. What do I really need gone? I need this gone. You can't have those. Like, stop having that. I don't need it like exile gone though. I think we can just kill that, kill that. Or we just kill this because it's bigger and I can get in with more guys and this doesn't have the... Yeah, I'm gonna kill this. Decision made. They do have that -2/-2 card, don't forget. Do we know that? Oh, they haven't like revealed it, but it is in there. I would like for this game to be just over. I'm just like trying to figure out how to do it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And then they have 2 blockers, so they block a guy and another guy. Like you and you or you. Then we're 5. I think we can just full swing these. Alright, Nami, what you got? Yep. Got him. 31 seconds left on the clock. All we needed. Okay. Confidence restored. Not the worst at Magic the Gathering. Right. We will once again call upon our ley lines. Playing these elves is giving me some ideas for the green-black elves commander deck that we want to get put together, because we did draft the borderless Tristan the last time that we were here, and that's the guy that's like the flippy elf lord or whatever. So yeah, we're thinking about that. Go listen to Sriracha. All right, okay, all right. All right, for we've got it. Okay, so initially I just played that deck as like elf spam, and you go wide with all of the mana dork elves and all of that, and almost completely ignored the graveyard aspect of the deck. But now I am realizing that the purpose of that is literally just weird card advantage, and my job is to take advantage of that weird card advantage. The thing that we need to be doing is the like cards like Mulch and the cards like Raised Dead. We gotta expose our cards to the graveyard so that I can see them, and then use Raised Dead effects to take them out of the graveyard. It's basically like drawing a card with extra steps, and you get some selection on the card, which is why cards like Underrealm Lich and other, like Izoni, I think, the graveyard cards who happen to be elves, I think this is like, that's their home, and we need to just like lean into what they're doing. And Conrad. Yeah, Conrad. All I need to say about him. Yeah, fair. Conrad. Yeah, exactly. Like, what more do you need to say? All right, let's log in on another one. Okay, Brandon, I have heard the hook now. I understand the reference. I do put that on everything. All right, we're back at it again. Oh shit, I forgot we had Doran in here. We'll keep this. See you later, White Raven Lord. Thanks for coming through. Oh, they're on elves too? No, everybody's heard the word. You gotta be on Kithkin elves. Maybe in the future this means the elementals deck is more open, and if I'm more disciplined, I can draft good copies of it. Yeah. Oh, there's my fucking 2-drop. Your turn late, my guy. Do we need to, like, block? Yeah, obvious. Whatever, though. Oh, let's actually tend the sprigs, and then we can find our planes that way, and we'll be fine. Taking 3 one more turn, because after that we guaranteed have Doran. Was not expecting to be taking 7 here, though. That's unfortunate. Make that 9? Take 9 on turn 4? Sick. Wow. Yeah, how dare opponent not punish us for not playing creatures in the first 3 turns? Don't they know this is Commander? Alright, instead of complaining anymore, I think we're just gonna cast a Furdok Core, once again not committing to the board correctly, and then we'll cast Lissalana Informant. We just needed resource generation on top of finding a body, because like we didn't have our land drop natively. The alternative is buying our land drop with the mana rock. This is also not my next land drop, but it is a kill spell that gains me life. So if we live that long, perhaps. Do we have a body? We have 3, 4. We can cast this guy next turn and then hold this up, or we can cast Doran even, which will be even bigger, and still have mana up for that. So yeah, actually, I don't think that that sucks. Now if they have the kill spell and can just kill this and then kill me, then that's fair play. Yeah, the life buys us an extra turn, exactly. That's a little bit more time than we thought we were gonna have. Okay, they just had the kill spell, you know? That's on me. I should have committed to the board sooner. Fucking way she goes sometimes. Damn. Life's so short. Okay. I feel like we are not gonna cast Dream Harvest, and we do want this 2-drop, so let's take Stalactite Dagger instead. Because that's also an elf. There's numbers. That makes sense there. Alright, let's rock. Yes, I would like to play first. We still don't have plays on turn 2. But I do have Unforgiving Aim. Play on turn 3. Doran. Maybe this doesn't suck. Who fucking knows, mate? They're not gonna curve out perfectly next turn. I'll never get punished. It'll be fine. We do need to find a forest with this Evo Wilds and not a plains, though. They're doing it to us again. We don't know yet. Maybe we'll just both stare wistfully into the middle distance and wish we'd know. Okay. Okay, we're actually fine because we have this unforgiving aim and we're going to cast that at instant speed. It's going to make a blocker that's going to interact with one of their guys. It's going to be fine. We're going to wait for them to fall directly into our trap. All right. Okay. Look at that. We're totally okay. Everybody relax. Okay, they got a mana dork. That's less than ideal. We'll play this forest, obvious, and then I think we just cast this guy and behold one of our Furdock cores. Because we can do that. And now I have a 6/6 to stonewall them with. Like, what's good? Make sure to exile the non-foiled version. I see you, yes. Fucking busted. Oh, the sizzling changeling, alright. Okay. We need to have bodies, so I think we cast the Mutable Explorer here. And then this guy's gonna print out our next land drop, so we're gonna be okay. And then we're gonna pass the turn there. Oh, this is a changeling. If we untap with this guy, we can cast 10 the Sprigs next turn and make that Tree Folk. We're living the dream. Alright, opponent, what do you got for me? Just the 3/2? Okay, we haven't taken any damage yet, so we can... That's fine. Completely unconcerned. One, two, three, four, five. Yeah, let's definitely 10 the Springs. And we can get the plains here. And there's our Tree Folk. You need a Tree Folk token with the same art as the Showcase Saproling Nursery? Yes! Gotta have those matching game pieces. This is a -1, 3. What are the odds that they have the trick if we swingies with the Mutavault and this guy? Probably pretty high. They have 3 cards in hand, and we already saw them cast that. And this has a trophy symbol here, which means they got it as a reward for doing a thing, which makes me think that they're probably pretty good at limited. So they drafted all of them removal. Alright, decision made. We are not going to swingers. Okay, they definitely had something. Unfortunate that it was my tree folk that they had to get rid of. Because it would have been really sick to play that with Doran. Yeah, you're right. At least they're not using it on Doran. Okay, combat. I think we're all good. Because this guy's but a humble 1/1. What are you doing? Fuck. Alright. I think it's time to block this as Sling Changeling now. I was right about them having all of the removal at least. Makes me feel better knowing that that read was correct. Oh, let's take Morkant's Loyalist here. Because when they blow that up, we can raise dead a creature. Sick. We're doing great, gamers. And we are going to cast that. Oh, we don't have the mana for it. Never mind. This only taps for Wingdings. Okay, then I guess we cast the Furdock Core because I did not plan accordingly. Is the one that draws cards in the graveyard? No, it is not. The 4 mana 6/6 pack 1 pick 1 rare. Yeah, we haven't seen that yet this game. Alright. Can I trade with this fucking changeling now, please? Oh, actually, hang on. I gotta try and block that. Okay. Let's play this Dawnhand Eulogist. I think we'll cast another Furdock Core. And then the Stalactite Dagger. Alright, yeah, whatever. Let's try and trade here. Ugh. Alright, they got one card in hand, chat. What are the odds it's removal? Foil for .core. It's time. Swinging with the team. What you got for me? The rare removal spell, bro? On the real? Until the end of your next turn, you may play that card, bruh. Yeah, rude. Why do they have that? Unbelievable. Okay, so we really need this guy gone. And if we can make that happen, then we can swing with the rest of these, and that seems fine. We would also really like more cancel loyalist out, so let's cast that first. Let's blight one on that. Here, hold that. Okay, okay, alright. Then combat, and we swing with my 3/3. Yeah. What the fuck? Oh, I forgot about that text. Unforge, and I'm legally obligated to block this guy if I can, so we'll get in there. And then this lets me put an elf back in my hand, so I think we're gonna pick the Eclipsed Elf, because this also draws another elf. We're gonna be okay. We're just gonna do the card advantage like this. Never mind that they're at 19 and we're at 4. Or we can just play tree. Blight 2, draw a card, lose a life, sure. Cool. And then we can play this Eclipsed Elf. We'll get this Stoic Grove Guide. That's kind of large that we can play next turn. And then there's no way we're getting through that. So we're chilling. Oh shit, now it's my turn with the Blight Rot. Okay, I think we Blight Rot this guy, get that shit out of here. And then we can Furdock Core. And then get to swinging with the team. Except I guess this guy, because I'm at 3 and that'll probably kill me. Yeah, sounds good. All right. All we need is for them to only draw bad cards and then we can win this game, gamers. Back at it. No, what do you mean you drew a good card? Okay, we'll play this guy out then. Alright, and then Steven says, so I've been really uninspired by having a tree folk in the command zone, but I've had the idea to run a tree folk tribal with Bilbo as the commander in my back pocket since Lotor. I think this set is the time to put that deck together. Yeah. What do you... No, my 5/4. They are absolutely gonna make sure that I don't win, but I don't know that they, like, have a win con either. Alright, let's get in there. We can just chip away at them 2 at a time. Or they just play a 6/5 with Reach and Trample. And we just fucking die. Alright, whatever. Bodies. What's annoying here? Dude, I don't even know. I think I really hate your 4/2s. Yeah, opponents have like everything basically. Okay, wise old tree. Okay. Figure Fable. Actually, let's do that post-combat. Yeah, let's get in there. I think we have enough mana to do the whole thing, which is very funny. Oh, we don't have 3 more green mana. Unfortunate. Block that. You eat this. Maybe? Do we still die here? Oh, I forgot the Mutavault. That hurts. Come on, opponent. Damn, the flyer. Unfortunate. Alright, it's time. Figure Fable. Please, ascend. Let's give my flyer the knife. Yeah, achievement unlocked for sure, Zeus. And then swingies with this guy, unless I'm supposed to hold that back to block. Damn, I think I gotta block with that. Fuck. Alright. That's annoying. Oh, they have flying. Okay, well. That's what I get. Alright. Check the clock. Alright, I actually misjudged the amount of time that we had here. And so I gotta get going, gamers. But I am gonna finish this one probably like next week or something when we do this again, if we do this again. Yeah, if y'all are still having fun with this, then we'll do that. But yeah, I gotta head out of here. Thanks so much to everyone for coming through. Huge heart emojis to all of you. And then the usual outro fanfare. Follow us on the social medias. I'm at Girldick Energy. We're at MTG Lexicon. Find us on the platforms and engage with the content and do all of that. dive bar VDH, so we're here on Friday or Saturdays playing Magic the Gathering, and Fridays or every other Friday usually, something related to Dungeons and Dragons. Just like keep your ear to the ground on that. We'll post the updates when they're doing the thing. I think that's it for that. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. We're here for your filthy drunken casual commander content. Remember, next round's on us. Later, gamers.